live. Alright. And since I'm gonna be putting this highlight in on YouTube, I'm gonna use my usual intro for when I make videos. What it be, bros and bronies, it's Razor, and welcome back to Warframe. And today we're going to be doing the Heart of Deimos, which...
Everything in orders, operator? Is that a pun?
Which is right here.
I will attempt to bypass this vault.
I'm not sure what the new warden thing is. I'll probably do that in another stream, which I'll do this one and that one in the next streams. But I'm going to be doing the Heart of Deimos. Begin. And I'm guessing... oh wait, is that the Queen's Fortress? Where am I at? I think I'm at the Kuva Fortress. Alright. Set to go here. Right? Yeah. So, let's do that now. And there's probably gonna be encoding overloads while it's loading. And it looks pretty stable. No encoding overloads yet, so that's a good thing. And I'm using the regular OBS instead of the Streamlabs OBS, since the last time I did Warframe on the Streamlabs OBS, it was dropping frames like crazy. And so far, with the regular OBS that I use for recording gameplay, it's at 0 dropped frames so far. Cambion Drift. Since it's at free roam, I think it's gonna be like the Plains of Eidolon and Fortuna. I've never done this yet, so this is a... oh, there goes the encoding overload. So this is gonna be a first-time reaction to this update.
You received our distress signal. Mother will be pleased.
What? Visitors? Look at you now, a real chip off the old monolith, huh? Just the right sort to save us from the coming cataclysm. Come on!
We agreed. I was handling orientation protocol.
Sorry, Lloyd. It's just too exciting.
We are in crisis, Tenno. Our defense against the Grey Strain has failed. The Necrolisk is in lockdown, but it doesn't matter. The infestation has compromised the very heart itself. We have been forced to rephase into Martian...
But how are you, anyway? Things good?
As I was saying, our defense situation is dire. Our remaining necromecs have reverted to their autonomous kill precepts. They will not distinguish you from those things.
I call that one Bitey Scratchikins.
It is imperative you meet Mother, receive her instructions, and prevent the imminent intradimensional catastrophe. Demonstrate your combat readiness, and I will grant you the requisite security clearance. Good luck.
Intradimensional what?
Oh, Tech, I've already explained it.
Sounds like it bears repeating.
So, the first of the, I guess inhabitants is a drone with multiple personalities. And like I said before, I think this is like the Plains of Eidolon and Fortuna, or the Orb Valis. Since it said free roam, and before this
If
there
we were
was...
unclear, demonstrate your readiness by destroying infestation. Only then will I grant entry clearance. Act accordingly.
Alright. Okay, as I was saying, the previous free run things, the free run areas were the Plains of Eidolon, which was the first of the open world-like areas, and lastly was, and then there was the Orb Valis. Ganglion. Alright, so I need to destroy 2 hives. I've done that multiple times during, well, in some of the hive mission things. I have trouble finding the right word sometimes. Get some more ganglions. To have my Helios scan things, since things around here are pretty new. Let's get some tentacles while I'm here, just in case they're needed for the... I think it's called the Zengu Warframe. The Warframe that's shown when you launch the game. Well, when you start up the game, rather. When it does its updates and all that. Unless you're on a PS4 or a Xbox One, then it wouldn't show that. But for PC, it shows the new Warframe when you have the, I think it's the configuration
Hive
thing.
located. Destroy it with weapon fire.
Might need to find tumor nodes for this. Or I could just shoot it.
That got
Yeah,
their
just shoot
attention. Hostiles incoming.
Take down the infestation. Wait, these are new infested. I saw that they said Deimos on them. Like that one. It's just... oh, it's already scanned. There's a weapon that I don't have yet that you can get from Cephalon's Warnest that can scan enemies that you hit with it. But I don't think I have enough standing to get that yet.
All hostiles down. Move on and destroy the next hive.
Alright. This time I'll use the... where is it? There it is. The Soul Gate. And see how well that does against this infestation when I go to the next hive. More ganglion.
Oh, look! There's a hive! Nuke it!
Let my not Cephalon, my Helios scan and everything around here first.
Okay, Now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready.
So let's use the silver. There's a centipede that I just obliterated. There we go.
It's gone all quiet. That means we won!
Clearance approved, Tenno. I now grant access to the Necrolisk. Mother awaits. But I should warn you, she is not entirely herself.
I get the feeling that this mother is part infested. But I'll find out when I head that way. Or rather, when I reach that way. You'll scan everything around here. Of course, I could do that on my own time after this. Necrolist. Void Research Enclave. Looks working. Mission complete.
The infestation wormed into everything. After the Great Purge, there were no Dax, no Tenno to defend the place. Just us.
It's not your fault, Chip.
Technically, it is. And now you face an existential threat. If the heart stops beating, the wellspring of your power dies with it.
Have we tried turning it off and on again?
So I'm guessing this is the little settlement, much like Fortuna and Cetus.
Tenno, meet the head of the Entrati family. What's left of her, anyway? Mother, wake up!
You know, you... Looks like she's a part of an infestation. Like I thought it would.
Oh, Lloyd. I had the most distressing dream.
Here we go again.
The wall of Loke was before us. I had my proofs. My father's. I could hear him. I could hear him tapping at the untimed door.
Mother?
We went in, but again, he wasn't there. My husband congratulated me. Sarcastic halfwit. All the while, hiveweed was sprouting all around us. But it was just a dream.
No, Mother. You did all of that. You're as wormed as the rest of this place. The heart is about to fail, remember?
Oh, fuck.
Functional? We are. And we've summoned Ship here to help us.
It'll take more than an old Orokin thug to keep the heart beating.
Orokin thug?
I don't blame you. You're just the product. The Orokin had no respect for my father's work, though I suppose you proved him right in the end.
Are you infested?
Same as Deimos. The infestation got in. Got to me and my family. Stole our names, our ideas. I can hear its high voice scratching in my mind. Let the heart stop beating. Let the door close forever. Only my dreams seem real now. So... I sleep.
The heart?
It's what makes you special. You know that, right? All thanks to my father. It pumps the arteries of the here and the void. The Entrati family has maintained it for an age, but it's breaking down, and only that idiot knows how to fix it. The man I used to call my husband. I think he's left for good this time. Maybe you can find him. Probably sulking somewhere outside.
Alright, but before we head out, I'm gonna have a look around. Showing that there's something here, but not seeing it. Maybe this infestation is hiding what's supposed to be there. What's that? Oh, it's one of the Warframes. Side, so let's head to the other side and see if there's anything there. I doubt it, since if it's like that side, the infestation is probably covering it. Okay, judging by the paw print on the minimap, you get some kind of pet here. Probably some kind of infestation that you can have with you, much like the one you get from the cyst that's on the side of my neck there. I don't think I can do anything just yet, so let's head back out and find this guy. I bet he's part of the infestation too, like she is. I'm guessing this is the heart. Alright, just gotta wait for this to load up and open so that I can head back out.
Detecting active necromech signals nearby. It could be Father. He loves a good fight. Whatever you do, don't mention Mother. Nothing he hates more.
That way. Full map. Foam in 1 hour. What that means. I guess it's nothing good since it shows this giant centipede looking thing.
This must be one of the last of Father's necromechs. It won't last long.
Interesting. I shall assist.
Its struggle is a valiant one, but I fear the worst for our metal friend.
Is it safe to go in this water? Yeah, it is. Okay. Usually when you go in the water, well, it's magnetic effect, status effect, where it spawns you back shore.
The stalwart defender falls. Rest well, noble warrior. May you someday rise again. Now,
Is that
to
supposed to
business.
happen?
Guidance signal was coming from over there.
Over where? There's a cave I can go into. Well, that looks pretty questionable. It didn't look like I could go that way just yet. Is it safe to go in this water? Yep, it is. Alright. Let's see what we got over this way. Can't interact with that. Rings getting shorter the closer I get to this. Yep, I knew it. He's part of the infestation too.
You fight well for a runt frame. If you're ever interested in something a little more old war-sized. Wait. She didn't send you looking for me, did she? I am not going back.
Judging by how you look, it looks like you're stuck there.
Look, you were the second wave, kid. The necromechs were void-shielded, sentient pulse immune. As bright as a bag of hammers, and just as dependable. Not like you.
She said the heart.
When I met her, Mother, she was as brilliant as she was broken. Chasing her father's ghost, convinced he was still out there. I thought I could fix things. I thought I could fix her. Like she was a loose light board or leaky hydraulic. So yes, she's right about me. I am an idiot. But I'm a reformed idiot. I'm done with her. This heart is breaking down is just another tactic of hers. Don't you see? Everything has to be about her.
That went well.
We must prove to Father that the heart is deteriorating. This will be more dangerous than any gray strain monster we've faced. We have to talk to Daughter.
Okay, where am I heading? That way. Back to the necrolist. Use my speed things up some. Mission complete. Working matrix. Damaged necromech weapon pod. Maybe I can make my own necromech.
Oh, aren't you a fascinating specimen? Organic Fair's exoflesh, hybridized internals, untimed trace. You're a Tenno, aren't you?
Yep. I'm here about the heart.
You need me to tell you where it is, which I wouldn't have to bother with if not for my parents, whose collective heads are so far up their collective lower sigmoids, the only air they breathe is what they secrete.
I just want to help.
Aw, that's kind of sweet, but look at us. We are beyond help. The disease vectors are too complex, changing faster than I can study them. We can only prolong the inevitable. Look, if you help me get back some of what my brother shredded, I'd be happy to return the favor. Deal?
Well, I don't really have much of a choice, but deal. Alright. Back out to the Cambion Drift I go. Alright. And now we play the waiting game.
You're going to help me rebuild my sample collection. You're probably wondering what happens to it in the first place. Why don't you ask brother when you see him?
So far, there's been, I'm looking at OBS, and it says that so far there's been 698 dropped frames, which it says 1.3%. Am I kidding?
We call that worm fast. Don't worry about him though. He's got bigger problems than you.
Wait. Oh, that's fast.
Though, his sister, they don't get along, as you'll soon see.
That's what the problem is. That must be fast.
This is a good opportunity for you, actually. There should be useful detritus falling from the explosion. Try not to get crushed, little one. Don't feel the least bit sad for him. He'll regenerate and even empty your head and exact his revenge. An endless cycle. Though it's the only proof I've got that the hive mind can be divided. Just collect what you can so you can get to the task at hand.
Does that say catch fish? How do I catch fish without a spear or... Oh wait, do I just use a regular fishing spear?
Note the curious way they float above the surface to feed. Don't bother trying to spear them in the exocrine itself. Too damn viscous. Their biology is crucial to my study. Infested but not entangled in shared consciousness. If there's a hope in halting our mental decline, it might be here in these humble little specimens. Get to it.
Okay, so we need
Looks like you got the hang of it. But you have to understand. Helping my so-called family is the last thing I'm inclined to do. You'll have to make it worthwhile.
So I need to wait for them to come to the surface and then catch them. And gotcha. I got a small, medium, and a large one.
All right, that's enough. Return the specimens to me, and I'll give Lloyd what he needs to take you down to the heart.
I'm looking at the dropped frames, and now it's... Earlier it was 1.3, and now it's now it says 1.1%.
I'm afraid I cannot open the gate with hostiles in proximity. You'll need to destroy them before I even think of powering the door.
back to daughter.
I remember my birthday. Woke with a knot in my stomach. The hum of my specimen tanks was missing. Silent. But I was surprised to find a little box wrapped in a red bow. A gift from my family that never, ever remembered. The note said, "Best wishes for my best sis." Can you guess what was in the box?
A fish?
A white powder, as smooth and fine as silk. My entire collection, cremated, atomized, and returned as a gift by my deranged brother. If you see him on your descent to the heart, don't be fooled. He'll stab you in the back if he thinks it'll get him a moment's notice from Mother.
Well, if he's stationary like the rest of you, I could just talk to him from a distance. Alright. Not sure if that guess was right or not. I think it was. Alright. Back to the Cambion Drift. And while I'm waiting for the door to open, I'm gonna be browsing some on Discord. Okay, just give me a second here.
Proceed to the heart. Otak and I will take a damage assessment scan of it.
Alright.
Lots of bitey scratchikins on the scope. Maybe they're planning a party for you!
Alright, the frames dropped more when the door was loading. Now it's at 1014. As long as it's dropping the frames during the loading screen, it shouldn't be much of an issue. Okay. Well, that was something. Find the vault. Centipede things. Deimos Carnus. Six. I'm guessing.
Noticed my collar, did you? A not-so-gentle reminder
Yep.
from dearest mother. No one in the universe can hold a grudge as deep or as long. She took away all my Entradi command words with it. Lloyd's got more respect in this family than I do. One simple mistake.
To be fair, it was not exactly a simple mistake.
How many times do I have to say I'm sorry? I broke the containment protocol. I carried the spores in. I screwed up. And suddenly, they all acknowledged my existence. Suddenly, something I'd done actually mattered. As if humiliating me would undo what happened to them. We're a lost cause. The infestation will come for what's left of us in time. Speak of them, and they shall appear.
Guess that was all of them. There we go.
Admit it, Tenno. It's beautiful, isn't it? Maybe it's not the abomination you think it is. Maybe it knows better than Mother. Maybe we ought to succumb to it. Let it win.
Sun has strange ideas about what victory looks like. The solar rails, the Tenno. We all depend on the heart to keep the wall open to the other side. If the heart stops, everything goes with it.
Oh, but think of all the time we'd have for hobbies.
Wouldn't be the first time I have lost my avoid abilities. What's that? Oh, scanning those. I think they took down a usually those juggernauts are pretty difficult to take down, but somehow I was able to take down with these.
Requiem Cipher. I'm embarrassed to say I'm unsure what to make of this. Tenno, can you figure it out?
Is this a puzzle? Was I supposed to remember that?
You seem to be indisposed. Let ol' OTAG help you out.
Last night.
That doesn't sound happy.
Don't distract them. This is very mentally taxing for a Tenno.
Ooh, let me! Got it.
Is it going from the top or the bottom? Sideways I, and the hourglass. Okay. Sideways I. Yeah, it's going from the top. Curve. Then an hourglass.
Success!
That must be the heart. What happened?
I didn't expect you'd get through the door before I had a chance to finish. Forgive me. This is the only way.
By the heart. It's dead.
The wall's closing, Mother. It's over.
Good. Good? You think this is good?
Oh, so you're talking to us now.
Mother, don't. This isn't the time.
Shut up. I want to see how low she can dig.
Of course you do. Anything to make you feel better about yourself.
I wonder where he gets that from.
Stop.
At least you didn't try to kill me.
Oh, please. You've been playing dead since the day I was born.
Well, I wish you hadn't.
Stop!
Tenno, still functional. Listen carefully. Getting back to the surface is not going to be easy. I don't know how to break this to you, but your Warframe, it's barely functional. You're going to have to stay low and out of sight. I know a shortcut, but you've got to do the rest.
I've lost all my weapons, all my abilities. I don't think that's friendly. I can't double jump either.
All right, but there's another up ahead. Watch for its pattern and try to get past it. Be patient. Let them pass before moving on.
Didn't even see it.
Tenno, you've got to avoid detection.
I thought it was. You don't see me. Okay, go. Be able to that past it. Just keep dashing.
You're nearly out.
See, that
Be
works.
cautious.
Almost out of here. Got a ganglion.
You're still alive. That means we can fix this. We can get the heart back if we work together.
Great. I don't have any shields and my weapon's gone. Got my weapon back.
Do you think they will be willing to go back down? Sun and I can bait the worm to draw the infestation away, up to the surface.
Even if I agreed to help, what about the necromechs down there? Just one of those things.
I've got a little something that I've been saving for an occasion like this.
All right. I've got the calculus data for a restart, but I'll need 10 quanta of leptosam. Son?
I have it. Shall we wake up grandmother?
Let her sleep. Wouldn't want her to worry.
All right, with the void closing up, you're gonna be too weak to help in that frame. Snake's in rough shape, but she's got enough juice for one last ride. What do you say? Ready to go old war style?
Yeah. Let's do
All
this.
right. Not ideal, but I've cross-routed your Warframe impulse stream directly to Snake. Now, she'll feel heavy, but you'll get used to it. Head outside, and we'll run a field test before your descent.
Dropping some frames, but hopefully that isn't much of an issue. I've noticed that it drops frames with regular OBS on loading screens and not the game. Okay, there it goes. Froze for a second.
All right. Squeeze off a few rounds and get a feel for them.
There's no time for training exercises.
But we've got to prepare.
Tenno, get down there. You're just going to have to learn as you go.
Seems like it. Let's see what this necromet can do. Does the ammo recharge? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. Where you found that? That's present.
Rerouting power to... Yes! Secondary systems are back up.
The caves won't be exactly clear, but it should help. I've dispersed some specimens to keep the infested out of the way.
Oh, so it's okay if you do it.
Eat popper pellets, you...
Take it easy. I summoned some velocipods too.
I've managed to bring additional systems online.
damage, and then we'll restart the system. It's a lot, but we're counting on you.
And found that necromantic that destroyed the heart was the sentient from the previous missions. It's on him. Was that the name of the Wookiee?
She's waking up. You should have additional functionality.
In next level 2. The hostile sentient. That is, if it is a sentient at all. Forgot that this has a stamina meter or energy meter, whichever.
Where the hell is that necromech?
Daughter, the spores. Son, you're on repairs.
No one listens to me.
Tenno, can't have this area contaminated. Clear out those infested and destroy their spore clusters before we seal the chamber.
First round.
blasters clear.
I rigged Snake with an old Omni tool. Ready?
This isn't Mass Effect. Just like carrying on the railjack. Yeah, infinite ammo instead of limited, like on the railjack. I didn't know I was on a platform. I thought that I was floating somehow.
That should hold. What do you think, Mother?
Seal the chamber. Initiating restart sequence. By Loke, we pass through and beyond.
The chamber's sealed. That's it for your ride. And a one-way trip for poor Snake. I'll cut the reroute as soon as the heart's beating. And you'll be back to your old self again.
Restart in 3, 2, 1.
You sure you've got the correct derivatives?
Again. 3, 2, 1.
Perfect. Just perfect.
It doesn't make sense. Something must be interfering. I checked the equations.
Well, check them again.
Don't yell at me! Again!
There it goes. There's that necromancer.
There it is! Tenno, you've got to destroy this thing, or we're back where we started!
It's only twice.
Wow! You have no idea how jealous I am right now. Snake? Snake!
Metal Gear Solid, anyone?
Snake? Snake! You gave her a good send-off. You have my thanks. Ah, Snake. I'm gonna miss you. But you've earned your rest, alright? Rerouting you.
Yes. A rest.
Maybe he'll find Metal Gear. Yeah, back here. Necromech dropped. Didn't really give me a chance to.
Oh, they're an insufferable lot, aren't they? My son, father, blustery and spineless all at once.
Okay, be
His
back in a
absentee
second.
wife, mother, who can't see past what she's lost to see what she has. And who can blame the children? Daughter, trying to convince herself she's so different. It only makes her more the same.
Had to
And
turn
the
on the
boy,
light.
poor son. He mistakes kindness for mediocrity. Who's he competing with other than himself? But in a crisis, they can come together.
Wait, did you?
I've no idea what you're talking about. But even as they've forgotten themselves, their names, their bonds, they might still be a family. Seems you're an important part of that now. So maybe I can help you and your family. This Warframe, Zaku, somewhat of a family themselves. A sum of many, a composite of others we lost in the ages that our Entrati family has
The
served
game is
here.
frozen. Is it gonna come back up? Anything at all? Well, I guess I'll call the stream here since the game is frozen, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, be sure to come follow me if you haven't already, and also come subscribe to my YouTube channel that I'll put in the chat. And I make videos from Monday to Thursday, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream once again, and stay home, stay safe, and until next time, later haters.